Hey, good morning. This is Dan, first-person looter, playing Death Stranding, video number 38.
Sam.
You're back.
We've walked all the way across the United
Must have
States.
been one hell of a journey,
Defeated-
especially on your own.
Defeated one big
But now the whole team is
last BT.
together again.
The whole team? Die Hardman too?
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward. Similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry?
Thanks.
Poor little bugs.
Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought? Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's Beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you, or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's Beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary, but Amelie's Beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole, a whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out. Repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out? Why?
This is only a theory, but
Hypothesis.
she wants you. Wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
Only a theory. Come on.
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last Stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope. though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill her...
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
Gravity. Gravity is a theory. A lot of scientific tests have been done.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package?
Is he gonna find a way to beat her and get out of her beach?
I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
'Cause it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie.
Why aren't they showing him
past regrets?
Why aren't they showing his
broken?
Why aren't they showing his
Somewhere along the
face?
way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't.
So weird, the curses in this. It's all emotional and everything, and then they say,
Take care, Blue.
fucked if I do.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
I dig this, like, new wave synth music. Or, like, atmospheric craft work. Some, like, Enya vocals or something, I don't know.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Amelie.
I'm ready, controller. I'm holding on for the vibrations.
Reach for her, Sam. Feel her.
Okay.
I know you love her. You love her. There.
Oh, that wasn't very vibraty. A lot of buildup. Chapter 12 now? Share information. Could I, like, customize the sign to tell them to come visit my YouTube channel? Share my drum and bass mixes.
Sam. There you are. You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
Interesting how to focus. Making graphics out of focus like that, like having a shallow depth of field, I find that fascinating in games. I'm curious how that like works. Oh, we're on 13. I haven't looked at how many chapters there are, so obviously, so I have no idea. Chapter 10 seemed like it was the end of the game. Ooh, is this filled with blood? Oh, all the poor dead animals. Oh, it's so fucked up. That makes me think of like, ugh, when they go killing sharks or whatever in Japan or whatever it is, or is it? Oh no, it's whaling. I guess they kill all the whales. Yes, of course. So fucked up. The hunting season, and oh my god. Oh, my thing isn't working. Okay. Got to go backwards. I don't have my scanner. Surely this is just a level where something will eventually happen no matter where I go. You just have to move. Oh. You won't let me go any further? He sat down. I didn't choose to sit down. Mm-hmm.
London Bridge is falling down. Falling down. Falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady.
The last stranding has already begun.
Well, that's a new voice. What the hell?
Amelie?
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Sam. I knew you'd come back.
Damn it, my eyelash now. Okay. From the beginning. Mm-hmm.
Sam, listen to me.
Oh, damn it. Why did I have to move at a jump scare? Damn it. I do that every time. I move so I do something. Right at a scary part. Fuck. so I wasn't startled. I wish I was startled.
I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since. You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
This piano music is... This is a little lame, this music.
Yes.
Sounds like a cheap soap
Sam.
opera.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been. Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen.
I'm listening. I'm not going to get it, but I'm listening.
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget, those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Us getting shot, one of them.
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me, and bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together.
I'll stop the world and melt with you.
Until the last flame winks out. Doesn't sound so bad, does it? It's not like the world has long left anyway.
Oh shit. Nor does my microphone, apparently.
Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
It doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish.
I'm getting the general idea, but all
Those
the
are your choices.
details and everything leading up to this, I'm not really following, but I get his choice. I don't know why things are the way they are.
Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
Oh my god, is the game gonna give me a choice?
I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Press square to do this, press circle to do this other thing. End it now or later? Oh god. Well, you're giving me a choice. Shoot her or don't shoot her. I'm just gonna let her walk. Make a decision and bring this to an end, yep. I'll just let her go. I don't know. I should look up what is the better ending. Hold on. What? Oh, I was hoping I could save here and then try. You know, if I didn't like it, just reload the save. I guess I can load, yeah, the latest save data if I don't like it. Alright. So hard to fine-tune this aiming. Jesus, listen, I'm not gonna do it. Just go. Ooh. Do I follow her into the water? I'm still not gonna shoot her. What would have happened if I didn't even walk with her? What? Connect again, huh? I fucked up? Or is that what they did? What the? What
I'm
the?
ready, Sam Strand.
What the what?
Make your choice.
What?
But wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
So I don't really have a choice. If I don't shoot her, it's gonna... Let's go into the water real quick. Like, as soon as I can walk. I'm holding forward. Let's see what happens. Oh, shit. Oh, I can hit her? Oof. Oh, I'm sorry, lady. Jesus. Hey, how you doing? It's like the slowest fashion show. What the? Whoa! She knocked me out of the way, out of her way. Hold on. Oh, nice. That's right. Don't let it. Oh shit! God. I deserve that. I pushed you a bunch of times. I deserve it. She's not getting any deeper. That's what she said. Okay, so she's gonna walk as far as she needs to walk. Alright. And since there's no Death Stranding thing anymore, no beach, I just disconnect again. I thought like the game like got disconnected since my Wi-Fi's all fucked up. I never checked the audio. Okay, there we are. I guess I'm shooting her then. Alright, can I skip this? Alright. Hey, he's got patches of... just like me.
I'm ready, Sam Strand.
My beard no longer grows in the way I want. I thought I wasn't growing hair here and here, but...
I don't know what to do.
It's actually white hair.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Then when my beard is just stubble, it really looks like there's just no hair growing, but you have to get really close and look, and it's very white, fine hair. White. White. Oh god, I don't want to have a Philly accent. Please, God, no. Alright. Alright. What? Oh. Oh, shit. I need to... Well, now I don't know what the heck is going on. Let's get the hell away from the beach. I need to get the fuck out of here. Am I supposed to get ahead of her? Am I supposed to get somewhere before her? Now I'm right confused. I'm well confused. Okay. Certainly, if I understood what was going on, I'd probably be doing better than this.
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
I made two choices, and neither of them worked.
Wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Because I didn't understand everything. I mean, I can walk up to her, so... Does it be in her face? Instead of the back of the head? Let's try shooting her in her face. Just let me get ahead of you. Hold on. Quickly. Let's go. Yep. Okay. Nope. Her heart? Her umbilical cord area? Her legs to stop her from walking? This thing? The whale? The moon? I might have to look up. I might have to look this up. I got the whole game without looking anything up.
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make
mean,
your choice.
I looked up how to get my bike,
Wait,
but that was small
I don't
potatoes.
know what to do.
Sure you do.
Can I
After
aim
everything, how could you not?
the gun at myself? Kill myself? I don't understand. Oh. Unequip. Oh shit, unequip. Hold on now. Maybe something with unequip. I got all hermetic rounds. Seems to have no effect on Bridget at the beach. Seemed to have no effect. It's actually telling me that. Has some connection to Die Hardman. It is loaded with hermetic. Seemed to have no effect. I don't see any other BTs to shoot. Hug! Whoa, where did the hug come from?
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
That wasn't there when he had the gun, was it? That couldn't have been there, because you pull the trigger in it. And he shoots. I figured it out.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Are they setting up for how I can go back to the world and then
It was
just...
the bonds between people that brought the world together.
So you're going to send me back so I can do all the other side missions? Side
And
deliveries.
if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in. Come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
These lens flares look amazing.
But you and the others came together, connected.
Mm-hmm.
And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity. And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it. Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
I mean, the visuals in this game, like, I don't just mean the quality of the graphics, but just like the design of what they've done is really remarkable. I love the look of it, how imaginative it is. As much as I hate seeing dead animals, it's still a really interesting and thus beautiful visual. That beach, that bloody beach with all the whales on it, as disturbing as it is, it's still just, it's weird to say aesthetically outstanding, but
a gun won't help you here, but it still has a role to play.
oh god, what is this? Another? Make a decision and bring this to an end. Oh, did it? Okay, yep. Order 69. Of course it is. So now what? Oh, look at the ghosting effect. Oh, that's it? What in the heck? So now I can just run around. Take a chance to look at these rocks. Every one of these rocks is so detailed, and there's so many of them. It's amazing. Let's try running to the island. Or, I mean, to the mainland. Something happening on the beach? It's getting louder, I think. Jazzy. I wore myself out. What the F? I'm back at the front of the beach? No. No. I guess I wasn't supposed to go that way? Wait, is ice forming? Okay. The heck is going on here? Even the end credits I don't understand.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions.
Okay. Oh shit.
When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time.
How did she show up right where I was moving the
Truth is,
camera?
those weren't your dreams.
That
They
just...
were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Okay. Yeah, Hideo loves to see his name on everything. Wow. A Hideo Kojima game. Story and written by. So now I just gotta run around aimlessly again until the game wants to do another cutscene. Is that why everybody was blue? Not just because it was... Oh, alright. Because the beach that he was on this whole time was like an Iceland beach or something? So their skin was sort of the color of the overall lighting. Cool, cold lighting. See how far we can run this way. Apparently that's as far as we can go. And I'm sitting back down where we started. Alright. Okay. Holy shit.
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Only Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm hanging out right here. Even the end credits are like the slowest thing in the world. Oh my lord. I mean, alright, you're giving me some story. Feel like the story could have been summed up a little bit. Or said faster. I don't know. Or just sit. Good enough. I have to hold the circle. Well, I'm definitely interested in seeing what Hideo Kojima comes up with next from his own studio. I don't know how the sales did in this game. I thought I read something that it's actually really, this game really did not sell well at all. That there was a lot of hype around it, but then it didn't sell well. I don't know if that's true. I mean, I bought it because it was on a fairly steep discount. Was it discounted because it wasn't doing well, or did I just happen to get it at a regular sale? I don't know. I'm trying to see what the price was. I'm trying to look up my receipt. Okay. Here it is. Oh, holy crap. Is that right? Alright, so here I am saying I never bought a game at like full price, which this wasn't, but I got the full game and add-on content for $31.99. I thought I would never spent more than $19, but how come nothing is happening? Where's the next story? I'm sitting here waiting. Do you want me to run? I don't want to sit here talking about my receipt. There we go. Fucking hell. I guess I had to move a little bit.
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America.
Oh shit.
But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough.
Very Jurassic Park of you.
Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos.
Life finds a way.
You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist.
Oh.
That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
Was Hideo Kojima like a philosophy major? Like what? Philosophy and religion? Like what? If this was his story and he wrote it, and there's so much talk about the meaning of life and the meaning of death. I am going to move around because apparently if I don't go anywhere, nothing happens either, so I'll move. Alright. Like, he's putting a lot of philosophical thought into this game. And I will say that, yeah, so $31.99, that's more than I expected, than I realized I paid. I forgot that I paid that much. I mean, I also, around the time, also bought Hitman 2 for $12. Uncharted Lost Legacy for $9.99. So those are the prices I pay, usually $9.99 and stuff like that. But that's fine, because Death Stranding was like $60, so this was like 50% off. And I do want to support games that try something new. I want to encourage game developers to not do the same old game every time, even if one's a flop. And I don't consider this a flop yet. Yes, I had my problems with it, definitely. The slow motion stuff, the aiming is a little janky. And yes, I started to get a little bored with delivering, but this is something that I could see myself returning to, not doing a stream of it, just, you know, on a day that I'm bored or whatever, want to pass the time, listen to a podcast.
I pulled the trigger twice that day.
Do side deliveries.
Once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are.
Oh, turning my volume down. I can't. Wait, am I getting up? What's going on? Nope. Oh God. Wait, was I always a fetus? What's going on?
Let's go home. wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you. I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction.
Yes, you've
At a
said that.
moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void-outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
It's interesting she's walking in circles around him rather than just walking back and forth or away and towards. I mean, maybe I'm just reading into it, but that seems, you know, she's going clockwise, so does that have something to do with time passing? And I mean, if she was going in the other direction, walking counterclockwise, I could come up with my, oh, she's, because we're going back in time to what happened, and find your body. As your soul, you go and find your body. So that's cool that you don't just die and come back to life and with no explanation. So I assume they're also going to make it into the plot why you're still here, and why you can go back and keep running around the earth. Alright, I'm done running around. I'm gonna try to hit different buttons and see if anything happens. Produced and created by. You could have just had produced by, but alright, produced and created by, sure. Okay, let's see, does his blue color go away? Do I get to start moving around? You want me to move? Another plot? Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
That's what I wanted to do originally, put the gun to my head. I thought that's what I had to do when she was still walking into the water. Reconnect with the living. Nope.
Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
Save complete, that's good. I hear a voice, so I'm gonna... They draw everything out. I mean, it's powerful, okay, but you're wearing your welcome. Oh, there's my feet prints. Was behind me, right? Oh, there you go. The floating people. Oh shit. Stop, what? Yes? Oh, I see somebody over there, I think. Was that a rock?
I see him. This way.
Oh, they're reviving me?
He's over there. Over here, Sam. That's Sam. We're coming, Sam. You ready for a job? Ready.
They're resuscitating me?
I see him. Blue, take
there.
this, Sam.
Did I run too fast? Were they gonna say more? If I stopped running?
Don't give up. You're still connected.
What is that? Hartman and Mama and stuff? That's how people that are dead see the people that are living. They're up there reviving me.
Gotcha.
Oh, underneath. Alright. Slow motion, who would have thought? Well, I guess when you're underwater it moves slow. Alright. So the end credits have been going for a half an hour. Since the end credits really started, it's been a half an hour. That's too long for the end credits. Even though you're breaking it up with story, it's like... I feel like you could do things powerfully. You could tell... Trophy earned. Thank you, Sam. It's not even a gold trophy. Oh, man, I wanted to see how to get the trophies to show up on the screen. Show my list. I keep... This video has gone on for an hour. And it's all been like this story. I haven't been doing anything. I've just been watching them talk in the operating room or whatever. Then on the beach. We've been on the beach for an hour out of the hour and 10 minutes this video's been going on. An hour, a full hour to sum up the game?
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another.
I got more.
Divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now with the completion of the chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation. A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another. Where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard. But I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past. An enduring shadow. A constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together. To the bonds between us. To our collective greatness. All things must come to an end. Ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There is another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on, we will be...
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond, or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position, so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. BB's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges?
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one, besides us, with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The President's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Is this like the DLC content or whatever, since what the game that I bought was everything? That would be an interesting way of adding DLC, is that if you have it and you play the game, then it just automatically goes right into it after the end credits. If you didn't have it, the game would have just ended at that last fade out before the president's speech.
I don't expect you to forgive me.
And then once you got the DLC, you would click a button.
Would you hear me out?
And we would fade in at the Oval Office.
I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman.
You died
because
hard.
He wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him.
Yeah, we saw that
as
in the
much as I loved her.
We saw that in the cutscene, you saying that he saved your life over and over and over again.
And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he?
And they're making the eyes red too when the tears. That's really cool.
Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. God! No.
This actor's giving it his all. Jeez. That legit sounds like he was crying on set.
But maybe
Maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
Hey, Sam.
Now I'm finally
Been
gonna get
waiting for
released
you. Lou?
into the world.
Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through.
I have to deliver babies.
Can't risk necrosis.
Oh boy.
The body can't stay here.
Oh boy.
I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
How do they connect metal to glass like that?
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely. Thanks for everything.
So it's been almost 20 minutes of content. Now, after the end credits, 20 minutes.
How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Die Hardman's like, let me
So I
finish
let
what
him
I have to
choose.
say. Fragile
Death
is saying,
or eternal solitude
wait.
on the beach.
Everyone's
Fair
telling me to
enough.
hold up.
You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But I'm not that fragile. Mm.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
That's interesting, because usually in a story, the character has to have some sort of change.
Sam!
Not just getting to their goal, but something about their train of thought, the way they think, the way they perceive. Something's had to have changed.
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
Do I actually... Oh my god. There's a whole new... Oh my god. A whole nother that's gotta be a DLC, right? 14... This is the DLC, it's gotta be. I still can't... I'm just... Lay BB to rest. Can I please pause the game? Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Holy shit. Well, I'm getting my $31 worth. This is Dan, still playing Death Stranding, video number 38. That was a feature film worth of content. That was an hour and a half. An hour and a half where I barely did anything except have to decide if I'm going to shoot her in the head or not, and then end up hugging her, and then running around on a beach during the end credits, and just moving the camera around in circles. I was just trying to keep her in frame. I was trying to act like I'm the cinematographer, and using whatever tools I had at my disposal, which was just apparently a camera on a round dolly track, I guess. And then it's freaking a lot of stuff. Oh my god. Alright, this is video number 38. See you in video number 39. 39. Holy crap.